Hey folks, welcome to Planet Traffic. Today's episode is, and I'm going to say we, even though she gets mad about me and Braxton, who are back in Philadelphia. I've only been gone for about 2 months. She's been, well, a little over 2 months. She's probably more like close to 3 months. What are the things that I greatly miss about Philly? There's a lot. One of them, yeah, and you're not on camera because
I know.
One of them is, this is breakfast. And guess what you're not getting in Atlanta? This. Really starting to think like, just to bring in soft pretzels to Atlanta, that could give Philly Pretzel Factory a call and see if they would do a franchise down there. Do I really want to sit in a pretzel place all day? I don't. Do I want a pretzel in Atlanta? Yes. Do I want to not go to Publix or Kroger and get them frozen ones? Absolutely. I'd never do that, but that's real Philly breakfast for me. I miss this. I miss these. These are Philly. These are Pretzel Factory. I co-sign on Pretzel Factory all day. Look at that breakfast. Look at the mustard. Look at this is it. And guess what, folks? I bought these yesterday.
Oh, gracious.
20 seconds in the microwave, brand new.
Not brand new.
I'll put it this way. Whatever they say, like, what tastes better like leftovers, nothing beats the original pretzel. But I'm gonna say this right now. You know, 20 seconds in the microwave with these the following morning, that's a winner. It's a great way to start. It's a great way to start your day. Side note, Braxy B did point out right away, we're actually in Belgrade and Lehigh Avenue, and Braxy B did point out there was a pint. A guy came out with a one wheel. I believe it was the pint with the, I think they call them the street tire, the bald tire. I was actually a little nervous about getting a bald tire because I thought it would be slipping a lot, but look, if you're a one wheeler out there, everyone kind of waves to each other. It's like wrestling fans. Wrestling fans more intense though, more passion when I'm around them. But anyway, yeah, had to stop. Kind of cool. So if that dude shows up, I did send him my channel, my tag, my name. So I just want to say what's up to that dude. He just started on his pint, 100 miles in. Today I might be celebrating a landmark, and of course I'll put the number all the way across the screen of 2,400 miles. Let's go on that GT. I might eclipse it today. And okay, this is a great look. I know it's just common for a lot of neighborhoods. Let me get Braxy B in it. We got the leaves turning lightly. There's some gold in them. What do you want to call it? And a fresh coffee for her. I don't drink coffee. I will have a latte from time to time.
That's what this is. Caramel latte with oat milk.
Oh, corrected. Sorry. But yeah, this is cool. Did you notice the name of this place? It's right on the corner.
Little Susie's.
Little Susie's here, right here. You know what? Sorry. Yeah, but very, very pretty. Look. Very pretty out here. Well, you got the post. Little Susie's right there on the corner. You get some leaves changing. You got a couple tables here. You can't beat this. This might arguably be one of the great starts to a morning. Braxy B got her latte and a little, what was that? That was like a pie, right? Like an apple?
An apple crisp pie.
How was that?
Honey crisp pie. It was very yummy. And they make their own like whipped cream. I did a little dipping action. It was tasty.
Okay, well that sucks that you're not on the screen, so. But anyway, what I wanted to say is it's a really good start to the morning because, you know, as a good husband, I like my wife is happy. She's happy. This is how she likes to start her morning, with a coffee. And you know what? I'm happy, and I got this because my daughter literally lives right down the street and went in the kitchen like this. So it is. It's a good start to the morning. Okay, I think this segment went on long enough. On to the next. I have no idea what it's going to be. Here's another thing that I can't get. Here's another thing I miss about living. This is my old neighborhood right here, right down Loretta Avenue, Oxford Circle, and that I just can't. I would have to drive to Atlanta, and even then, their neighborhoods are not set up like ours. Like blocks and blocks of row homes, busy streets, busy rideable streets. That's the key. Like busy one-wheel streets. I mean, for cars obviously, but the one wheels are everything. And you just like being able to just is there a street in front of my house where I live? Yeah, there is, but it's just not the same. It's a cul-de-sacs and, you know, suburb living, and it's boring. And I rarely ride there. So, yeah, it's different. And not the same. And I do miss it. I miss all that. You know, miss riding, being able to just put my one wheel out front and have kind of like an exciting, fun ride. So yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Yes, no doubt. That I miss. Greatly missed. Can't even really put it in. It's impossible to even put into words to explain how missed are Philly's cheesesteaks. Now, Atlanta, I think I took 5 swings so far down there, and they have been not good. The best cheesesteak I had in Atlanta was the ribeye that I bought from Publix. And I had to go specifically to Publix because Kroger doesn't know how to do a roll. They don't know how to do a roll. They're silly and it's corny. So Publix would get a roll, ribeye. I had to do it myself. And this was my go-to place. This is my local cheesesteak place. They kill it. I've had episodes in the past where I've said the cheesesteak, the hype and craziness that is actually going on with it. I like it because I love it, but it's also every neighborhood probably has a local cook that's hitting the cheesesteak thing, and they're killing it. Right along with the likes of a John's, and John's and Angelo's are to me are 1 and 2. 1 and 2 really. I get that. But your local cooks, my one was Castor Pizza here, right on obviously Castor Avenue. That is the best for me. I literally make a phone call. I used to ride around here on the freaking one wheel. But you hit the one wheel, right? And then just pop right around here. It was right around the corner from my house. Or when you're ordering these things, when you're ordering the cheesesteaks there, you literally could just sit and you could get them any way you want. And have perfection, really. If you know what you want, I easily could communicate that to Castor. The quality of their ingredients was perfect. Okay. Now, the problem in Atlanta is they don't even have. You can't even. First off, take everything they put. You can say, "Yo, no green pepper," but they swear the damn thing has to have freaking green pepper on it, which is totally freaking embarrassing. The whole green pepper thing is like, stop it. No, that's not standard. No, I don't know who came up with that stupid idea. No, it's not pepper steak, bro. So, and that's a thing. All over the U.S., that's a thing, except for here. So, in Philly. So yeah, that's so missed. It's ridiculous. But I'm starting to get a handle on it, like in the house, like to be able to do it actually in the house. You know, cooking at home, and that you better be able to cook it at home down there because they really don't get it. Like one of the things that kills me most about it is that like most people want to talk about cheese and roll and you know with or without and blah 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 blah. Fine. Atlanta can't even get the foil right. Like, hello, folks. It's paper foil. They're using stuff like full foil, you know, aluminum both sides. By the time you get that thing home, if you don't, now it's one thing if you could eat it right out of the oven, you're in better shape. But if you got to take that thing home, oh my God, it's a soggy shit show. So yeah, I definitely miss riding in my neighborhood. That's what I do. Atlanta, once every couple weeks tops, I'll do that. But I definitely miss riding in the neighborhood. There's no freaking question about that. You know, totally miss that. Yeah, can't be replicated in Atlanta. The riding part of it. Just can't replicate that at all. There's places that are cool to ride in, but not right out front of the house. No way, Jose. So that part's goofy, and the cheesesteaks are major goofy. So yeah, I mean, when I come back to town, I've only been going for 2 months. When I come back to town, it's I guess each time I'm going to realize what you know. There's a lot of things I love where I live, believe me. But things I miss, yeah. Waking up the last 2 mornings with the helicopters flying around, whether it's the news helicopters or it's the, you know, you got trouble in the neighborhood helicopters. The whole white noise element. I don't know if you call that white noise because it's like between helicopters, sirens, car stereos. I used to look right here. Watch this. Up there fixing that. They're up there fixing that front room. I ain't mad at them either. But anyway, yeah. So you get all kinds of sound bites all night long. I actually kind of miss that. That might be one of the weird things. Weird things to admit. I sleep well where I'm at. It is super quiet. But I slept well here. Going to sleep with whatever the trending noise of the neighborhood was. Where are you at? Where's the place at? Where are we at? Man, why am I missing everything? Yeah, right there. So yeah, just wanted to establish that, what I'm missing. We're not done yet. Let's go find something else. The following is bonus footage. That was a good one. Take 2. The following is bonus footage in nature. Wow, one of the busiest intersections in Oxford Circle. The well-known Castor and Tyson intersection. Bang, there it is. And what's one of the hottest stories to come out of the Castor and Tyson intersection? No, it's not the Wawa in the corner. It's the fact that the shoe factory is actually finally not open. Now, if most people that are familiar with Oxford Circle are going to know why this would be a quick story. A little side note, bonus footage, as I said. The shoe factory, anyone traveling along Castor Avenue, like I did for, I'm going to say the last 20 years going up and down this street, would know that when you used to look at the front of this store, it would say liquidation sale, liquidation sale, it would just say liquidating. They literally were liquidating. Safely say that sign was out front for 25 years. Now, I think that I get that might be a trigger for people to go, oh, there's going to be some deep discounts there. So I get that part, but there's a point where you jump the shark saying that. So, like, come on, like, they did it for, I feel like it was 20 to 25 years. And having looked inside the front door to do that now, I've already done it. It's completely, the walls are taken down. There's studs still up. So Shoe Factory is finally gone. Let me get another opinion on it. Hold your horses. I'm going to talk to a total stranger right here. Ah, boom. So, I know, I don't know why I cleared. That was that was a heavy clear. Take two probably. I'll probably leave that in. Anyway, how long do you think you saw, like, Braxy B was the one that tipped me off. She went, oh my God, I think it's closed. What, right? How remarkable is that?
I said, I think it's finally closed because it said liquidation for 1 billion years. How can you be in a liquidation sale for all the time?
Right. Now, I was already telling the audience that some stores will do, liquidation sale to kind of trigger, like, deep discounts.
Right.
At what point is it like you overdid it with saying there was a liquidation sale?
Maybe then. I don't know.
20 years?
That's probably how long they were doing that.
At least.
About.
So, yeah, okay. So there's your news. There's your hot news for the day. Let's return to the episode entitled What I Miss About Where I Lived. You can do a before and after with this video that I'm going to segment anyway of what I'll miss. Will I miss Roosevelt Mall? No, I won't. Not really. I really didn't use Roosevelt Mall much, except for this guy over here at Ben Jewelers, who does $5, because I don't like changing the batteries on my, I do wear wristwatches. I'm still one of those people that do that. I did like using that from time to time, maybe every 6, 7, 8 months to a year. But what I do miss is all the breaking news that I came up with over here. You'd have to probably look at a couple of my old vids to really be able to see it. But I want to show you, and there are before and after. My original vids were about the construction, and guess what? A lot of the construction has been done, especially in this spot right here. So this whole area right here, all in here. Last time I was up here, this was just a pile of, I don't even know if they had the frame of this. So this stuff went up pretty quick in a matter of 3 months or so. The Canes is already operating. Let's go see what else we can see. But all this stuff was kind of under, I don't even know if there was any part of Canes up yet at all. And over here is just, still a work in progress on the other side of this driveway here to come into Roosevelt Mall. But yeah, this stuff, Canes is done. Canes is open for business with people eating outside. And this has still got the fence around it. So what are we looking at? I think we're looking at green. Obviously, we're looking at green space there, I would think. Because that used to be asphalt parking lot. That ought to be interesting, what's happening there. I got a theory already. Probably not accurate, but let me share it with you. What I wonder about that grassy part is, if, so all those years that they had the flea market in that parking lot, I wonder if that might be a spot where they go, we're going to have like that type of market, little small area of tables, just because a big plot of grass in the middle of the old parking lot. That's definitely a dynamic for that place. But who knows what it really is the reason. But yeah, to commemorate all the people that like me that used to buy beer cans when they were little kids, because that was a thing back in the mid to late 70s. Yeah, you would actually just come up here to the flea market and buy a can of Billy beer. Look it up, Billy Carter. Jimmy Carter's son, Jimmy Carter's brother had a beer, Billy beer it was called. You used to get the empty cans up here. I don't even know what they cost, maybe $1 or something. It was cool to have one though. It's a nice souvenir at the time. Assad's Chicken, I think this was actually the original location, the Boulevard and Cobbin Avenue. That place, I only visited that, I only ate there maybe once or twice. And I'm wondering if is that in the category of missing something? I really didn't eat there that often. It was good. When I had it, it was good. Yeah, it was definitely good. And they have other location, at least one other location now. Assad's Chicken. The original blueprint that I saw of the renovation of Roosevelt Mall had a giant sign that, I don't know, well, I should say giant, 40 feet maybe, 35, 40 feet high, giving you like a little marquee of the stores that were going to be in Roosevelt Mall. And I don't see that yet. That sign was somewhere in this area, right off of Roosevelt Boulevard. There's an outside chance that's it right there, but I kind of feel the blueprint that I saw had it positioned more like at this driveway, or maybe, honestly, maybe right on the corner. Who knows what they're doing here? I'm gonna try to get a little closer, but who knows what they're doing here? You could see first dirt, then dazzle. Okay, pardon our dust. So yeah. So who knows? Going to need to monitor this. So I expect to be back up here in about probably 3 to 4 months. Well, probably 4 months. And that's what we're looking at right now, and we'll see what it turns out to be. But Cane's is open. You got this other, so I'm not even going to take a shot at that there on the corner, but that might be open or getting ready to open. There's where the Galaxy was on the other side of the mall. Jump over the other side where the Galaxy was. There's something new there. Yo, I never thought we'd ever see. Sprouts has been open. That's been open since June. I never thought we were going to see this here, and I've already talked about this. The whole dynamic with malls, they are dying. Online shopping wiped them out. Amazon wiped them out. But this is very reminiscent of what I see in Atlanta metro area. They have tons of this, and guess what? You could get Amazon there too. So there is a way to live and do business retail face to face, as opposed to just online shopping and having these things just turn into abandoned. So I know I see it in Atlanta. The whole area, it's just tons of this. So yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see Philly. It's good to see that this thing get life. This was the place where we would, as a teenager, this was everything. Back in whatever the hell year that was, I was a teenager. I forget already. Mid '80s, no, early '80s, late '70s. Galaxy Arcade. That was by far the #1 spot at Roosevelt Mall. Long gone, rest in peace. It's been gone for a long time. I got some video action, probably almost about 8-7 months back. Just stories about the Galaxy and old Roosevelt Mall chit chat and whatnot and what for. And yeah, okay, all right, we did that. Onward. Yeah, so this is one of the more final spots today that I wanted to show of things that I really miss. I actually really do miss not only the crew that I worked here with, but I also miss this job when I used to work the center. I do miss this job. I miss one-wheeling around down here. Would do that quite often because of the, well, I'd be down here early looking to ride around and whatnot. And yeah, this actually absolutely is something I miss. And I also miss the fact that all these gates are closed, so it's going to make this freaking weird getting in it a lot right now. So, boo. Another thing I miss, can we see it? Yeah, we can. It's up there. Section 301. Look, I haven't been going that long, but this will definitely be definitely miss being down here, hanging out with my friends down here, hanging out with the Fandemic crew. We'll be missing. We're down here, Game 4 of the Mets-Phillies series. We always do outside here. Phillies Drive. I'll be missing that. We're all back there. We're all back there hanging out, partying, rooting the Phils on. I definitely miss that. Being in Atlanta. Well, you know what? I'm glad I'm here right now. And shortly we'll be doing something else, like practicing with the heels. But yeah, folks, thanks for watching today. Look at all that. Thanks for watching today. Basically was my list of things I miss being in Atlanta. Just things are just not going to happen down here. It's like anywhere else for people. You know what I mean? You move and it's things change, and that's the way it is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Pleasant tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next episode of Playing in Traffic with Mikey Heels. All right.